Good evening, boys and girls. Happy Monday. Welcome to the happy place. For some reason, my Spotify's just stopped. Oh, no, there it is. It's very quiet. I'll put it there. That's better. How are we all? Welcome to Rogue Trader. More shenanigans. How you doing, Duck? Let's get you one of them.
But rule number one, don't ever turn the TV on when it does that shit. Turn it off.
Yeah, it's a bit small.
Dem said, turn the flashlight off. Well, if you want me to insta-die. You guys have all got fat feet making bare noise, man. Oh, how do I open a door? Chat. Oh! Why is my guy... Who is that behind me? Why are you moving like SWAT? I'm trying to approach it carefully.
Yeah, it's a bit better.
Why is he opening the door like that? Shh, 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 shh.
How are we all? Hope you're good. Hope your weekend was good. Yeah. Apologies for not streaming D&D yesterday. One of our players is not very well at all. So, they ignored me when I said, well, fucking tough, you've got to play anyway, you bastards. So, you know, what can you do? I don't know how long this stream's going to go on for. I currently have a trapped nerve, which is affecting my right arm, which is my mouse hand, because this finger and this thumb are spasming away. Like they've got a life of their own, and this is my mouse clicky finger. So, yeah. And it hurts like fuck at the minute. But who am I to deprive you glorious people of my beautiful face? Do you like my t-shirt? Sparkly got me this. She thought it was funny. So, yeah, I will do my best today, but my finger decides to click randomly when I'm trying not to click on anything. So, I apologise in advance for any weird shit that happens. How you doing, mate? How was your weekend? Svaroosh. How are we, sir? And Raw, fucking hell.
Ты что-то вредно употребляешь? Рамен жрешь.
Frosty Tools is going to be queuing up.
Ну, жрать
You watch the
рамен.
boxing. Fair enough. Not a big fan of boxing, to be fair. They're wearing gloves. Just take them off and let them beat 7 bars of shit out of each other. It's more fun.
Are we all still alive?
I'm alright, mate. I'm alright, thank you.
Shut
suffering.
that bitch.
Suffering with old age. Apologies for the multiple shout-outs there. We all joined at once. Yeah, as I say, I've got a trapped nerve, so it's affecting my hand. Hurts like fuck, but my finger spasms occasionally. My mouse clicking finger, so I'm just like... I tried to do things earlier, and it just kept randomly clicking, and I'm like, you fucking stop it, because I'm trying to do stuff. So, I will go as long as I can. But if I have to stop early, it's because it hurts. Anyway, enough about me. Let's get on with it. Hello Celine, how are you? It is indeed time for another grumpy stream. Excuse me. There we go, Frosty's fucking working overtime today. Get my money's worth. Still no clips on your channel, Celine. I know it could be played from a gamepad, mate, but I've ruined myself with keyboard and mouse to the point where I find gamepads quite difficult. But it's not just the finger, it's the thumb as well, which has made it quite difficult. So even with a gamepad, I'd fucking randomly just run into a wall or spin the cam around and with the triggers. Yeah, it's a bit annoying because I grew up Commodore 64, Atari 2600 and the Sega Mega Drive back in the day, so at least two of them had control pads or joysticks. So I have used control pads, but for the last sort of 20 years I've been primarily a PC gamer. I have got a control pad. It's a bit loud. Last time I played it was Dragon Age Inquisition, because that is not optimised very well for mouse and keyboard. So that's why I got the control pad, and I find it quite difficult to use. I don't know why. I just do. So, yeah. It's annoying when I try to play on the Switch as well. Always, man. I've still got my... Well, it's not the original Sega Mega Drive I had as a kid, but I do have a Mark 1 Sega Mega Drive. I bought it boxed on eBay with Sonic the Hedgehog and 2 controllers for 30 quid. Not bad. It just sits there. I very, very, very rarely play it, but then again, I don't really have a TV that has a RF input anymore, or HDMI. And I can't be asked to pay for a converter that's not that good. But I would like to play Road Rash again. At some point. An amazing game. Yes, we will do... I will do as much as I can. Ah. Okay. Straighten the bell. How many we got? 12 of them. Where are they all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12. Okay. So ideally, I'll put you there. And you there. You guys need to get up in people's faces. That'll do it. Okay. So, Disciple of Pain are probably the ones I want to try and take out. Ah, fucking stop it. Gonna be awkward. Right, we'll do my best. I'd rather be clicking on shit. Let's take you out.
I am not your xenos pet monkey.
You actually are, though. So, shut the fuck up. Damn, man. June 2. Awesome game, but didn't play. I played that on the 486. The 486 Packard Bell 486 SX25 MHz with 4 megabytes of RAM, which at the time was good.
This tedium is beneath me. If it serves your cause.
It does serve my cause. Shut the fuck up and do as you're told.
Let me educate you on the art of pain.
If I must. Ancestors guide me.
Flesh crafter.
I will not fail the craft world.
Okay, mate.
A pitiful attempt.
Streets of Rage was a
Aim
good
for the
game.
heart next time. I will leave footprints of scarlet.
Okay.
I shall not fail.
Oh, I can get both.
Heal my wounds.
As honor ordained,
I'll
let your
return
soul
this
be
favor
purged.
tenfold.
The shadows will see caught by the web. As honor ordains.
No, no. Oh, for God's sake. Yay, lucky me. I love how you lot wait for combat as well. I really should remove that.
On it.
You sadists. Don't want that.
Who if not me? I'll make it happen. It's as good as
Hey,
done.
baby. I'm wearing the t-shirt you got me. You're here and posted. Posted what?
I'll see to it. The best defense is a good offense. You never stood a chance.
That's what you get, motherfucker. Oh, okay.
Who if not me?
You would never do that to me. I don't know, everyone seems to take great delight in doing shit like that to me.
I do not fear a perilous path.
Oh, okay, you're not going anywhere. Okay. Well, I might be if this carries on.
Heal my wounds.
I'm not a vessel for pain.
Why are they shooting each other?
Master.
Abelard, come on, you sexy bastard.
My place is at the fore. Indeed.
You fucking missed.
It will be done. At your beck and call.
A pitiful attempt.
It will be done.
Well, I killed someone, so I'm happy with it.
I answer the call.
Yeah, I'd like to be, but I'm not. Oh, what abilities have you got? Joyful torture. That's not that good.
Don't
Try.
distract me. Watch. I'll go out killing straight. Darkness.
Imprisoning me. How would I see? Good shot. 2 damage. Damn, that's impressive. No. What do you do? Yeah.
The Omniscient knows all, comprehends all. Running binary override. I generate heal my machine spirit.
What's this do? Not that great. We buff all my guys. Not all of them. But those that can. Fucking hell.
I will not fail the craft world.
Death is a blessing.
You've unleashed my fury.
Jolly good.
If it serves your cause. This tedium is beneath me. If it serves your cause.
Heal my wounds.
The fuck? Ah. Completely immune to damage. Wonderful. That was a waste of an attack then, wasn't it?
I am not your xenos pet. No weakness is hidden from my sight. Pay with your blood in the name of Kala Mensha Kane!
Okay.
I am a prey taker.
Suffering is part of the trial.
A dance of blades and shadows. Trust me. I shall not fail. Trust me.
Welcome back. How's your tea?
As honor ordained. Come. The other side awaits.
Splat.
The shadows will
A
let
pitiful
your
attempt.
soul be purged. I shall not fail.
Okay, so you.
I'll see to it personally.
Mentally stable for sure. Welcome in. How was your weekend? Good to see you back.
On it. I'll make it happen. Who if not? You should have thought twice before crossing me. I'll see to it personally. Another enemy down.
What you
On
get,
it.
motherfuckers? Excellent.
At your beck and call. Target well struck.
I'll return
Victory
this
is
favor
imminent.
tenfold.
Indeed. An exemplary strike.
Yep.
Forth on Valencius. I will do like you want, fewer target. Follow my lead.
I'll return this favor tenfold.
Reduced to dust. It will be done.
Just goes on a fucking killing spree. This dude's awesome.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Two
This
left.
ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
I'll tear your heart out for this.
Yeah, whatever.
It is hand with grace and malice. I revel in your terror!
What's that do?
And why would I do that?
Okay.
Don't distract me. Martyrdom is the reward.
Hey Archie, how are you, sir?
My vow is to serve.
What were you drinking in that picture?
I'll return this favor tenfold.
Ah, that was an old-fashioned. Did you make it with your little cocktail set?
Running by Nerek override.
Ah, cool. No, if you're going to do it properly.
If it serves your cause.
It does serve my cause, yes.
I am not your xenos pet monkey.
You kind of are, though.
I understand your intent.
His posh person drink, yes. Oh, Barney wouldn't
This
be seen
kingdom
with a
is
commoner's
beneath
drink, would it?
Ancestors guide me.
Pay dearly for your actions.
If it serves your cause. Fortune favors the swift.
Heal my wounds.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
As honor ordains. As the tenets demand. The shadows will see it done.
My spirit
Go, splat.
fades.
As honor ordains.
Oh, get me up there.
This goes against the tenets. I shall not fail. As the tenets demand. Let your soul be purged.
You on the art of pain.
Caught by the web.
Can I see you to shoot you there? No. Need to move.
I am ready for whatever comes.
Or whoever comes, perhaps. You never know with these kinky fuckers
It's
around.
as good as done.
Hey look baby, I'm wearing your t-shirt.
Who if not me? I'll make it happen. Your end was inevitable.
Okie dokie. Yeah.
I always have a backup plan.
Okay. Sorry, I did not notice.
My success was inevitable.
Ah! That wasn't very nice.
Too hard for a
peculiar
simple
thing.
monkey. I have learned much in my exile.
Okay.
Now
None are better at searching. A trivial task. Oh, too hard for a simple monkey.
Shut up.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, whatever. Right, YouTube's suggesting my own fucking videos for me to watch. Okay, yeah, got it. Eklendil, Mayor Ersh, who walks the path of the Farseer. He is the all-seeing eye and timeless sentinel of Kudarash. He was, that is. Either way, a monkey's name is not the kind of thing he would be particularly interested in case you expected me to introduce you in turn. You forget your name as serenely as one forgets a troubled dream in the morning. Elentuck, that's another word I've not heard in years. Blah blah blah. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, we know. She wants to know what happened to the craft world. When we found ourselves amid the stars of this stellar fabric, we encountered a monkey ship. A ship much too puny to take on any Assyriani world, or so we thought, until the council was struck with a vision of the horror to come. This ship would be our doom, not only for us and Kruderish, but for all Eldari kind among the nearby stars, and even for those whose paths stretched far beyond the stars. We could not allow such a thing to happen. When the ship approached, we pierced it with 100 salvos and then rejoiced, for among the wreckage the rangers found no trace of the foreseen curse. Asuran, how wrong we were. The ship that returned from their reconnaissance to our starports was already carrying it on their wings. Whether it was a scratch from a passing wreck or the infected ashes of the monkey ship that the cosmic winds had no time to disperse, the plague crept into our home and immediately began to eat away at the craft world's very flesh. Nurgle happened to your ship then. In the Infinity Circuit, the souls of the ancestors battled the spreading pestilence ferociously, but the world was falling apart and there was no stopping it. Spires collapsed, rivers dried up, the ground itself sank, and all living things turned into a strange blend of organic matter and metal. We fought for our home until the very end, but when it became clear that Traitorous was beyond saving, the Council decided to gather all who remained, board them on the surviving shuttles, and scatter across the galaxy to look for salvation. And that was what we did. Okay. But who steered the infected vessel towards Traitorous?
I am afraid you already know the answer, Elentark. You just cannot accept it. Your predecessor. She who previously owned this vessel and your entire protectorate. The monkey who kept a piece of my homeworld in her study, like a trifle or trophy of no great significance.
Oh. But the execution of our people flows through the veins of the one you long to save. What has the monkey done to deserve your mercy? First we fought the monkey in the service of the greatest enemy of our kind, the one who lurks beyond the edge of the reality. But the world's affliction manifested itself differently. It destroyed Traitorous while avoiding encounters with the souls of our ancestors. We were waiting for Salem Thresh, the destroyer of souls, Slaanesh, to burst her way in through the gaping wounds of the world, yet her gaze was directed away from our suffering. No one ever managed to identify the nature of the curse, even as we watched it destroy our home. And so, having lost all hope of saving it, we fled. Our twisted cousins found our arcs in the void's cold embrace. At first it seemed they were going to save us, to extend a helping hand. And so we told them what happened to Traitorous and where to look for it. But our cousin's souls are dark and thirst for blood. My arc was one of the first they seized. Durakai massacred hundreds of thousands of their own kind for fleeting pleasure's sake, and enslaved the Farsees for their accursed experiments. And that monkey was how I ended up hanging in this cage. Okay. So, they've just been flying around doing nothing. Paths I've walked have taught me a great deal. See the truth where it is concealed, and not to hesitate to cut off the head of a lying snake that tries to coil around my heart. If the entire Farseer Council failed to foresee their world's doom, then everything the children of Assyrian have been taught about past for centuries is a lie. You are hiding something, Eklendil. Speak now. I dare you take that tone with me, outcast. I'm not obliged to justify myself before you. I don't protest my innocence. We've been strictly reckoned on a course prophesied by the stars themselves until She'el's tumultuous currents cast us into the edge of the Great Wound. A storm was coming, threatening to sweep Traitorous away from its path, so the Council decided on a route to safety across the nearest islet of Hope and into a place known among the monkey as the Cronus Expanse. We stood by our decision, but there came a point where the prophecies became ever darker and more unsettling. Someone proposed altering the course, but the closing grip of raging She'el was blocking our path on all sides. It was then that the Council's opinion was split. My vote was the deciding one in that difficult debate, for I believed that the prophecy that had promised us salvation of the Expanse could not have been a lie. You already know what happened next. So we were doomed. I should have stayed on Traitorous. I could have tried to help those who survived the disaster. If only I had not chosen that accursed path that left the craft world. Okay. Yep. The Farseers. It was not beyond their power. Yep. Fair enough. They're both guilty and both deserve a fate much more terrible than death. However, it is too early for us to leave this world before we atone for our guilt. Come with me, Glendil. We have a lot to do before the Great Oblivion. We will find our brothers and sisters and protect them from those who seek to harm them. Perhaps we may even find a new home. Your words are like a healing melody flowing into my tormented soul. For the first time, a slight smile graces the Farseer's lips. Okay, Celine, see you in a bit. Accept your proposal, my child. Talk to her. Board the void ship, so let's do it now. Okay, that's fine. More goods hiding over there. How dare you? I'll have that back.
Keep your wits about you.
Right, so I have been everywhere. Oh. So fucking hot in here.
Let us not dawdle.
Spire of the Reaving Tempest.
This is intriguing.
I was pretty sure I checked everything, mate.
I have learned much in my exile.
What do we have here?
Keep a sharp eye. My success was inevitable. A trivial task.
Funniest part was your advice to control the traps in this deadly place.
Is there money to be made?
Maybe. Ooh. Got my way out.
What's a peculiar thing?
Looks like we got fighting about which way
Always
we go.
keep your eye on the prize.
Give it a quick save.
Too hard for a simple monkey?
Will you stop it? Right. Am I going to aggro the entire fucking map? Probably.
I will wipe your disgusting presence out of existence.
Do not plead for sweet death.
Yeah, I am. Wonderful. Okie dokie. Put you there. And I'm going to put you there.
I can cut your eyelids for you to see better.
To bring you two up there. We'll do that. And these two can try and keep them at bay. Okay, who's going to be a troublemaker up here? You.
I am not your xenos pet, monkey. I understand your intent. I am not your xenos pet, monkey.
Yes, yes you are.
If it serves your cause. weakness is hidden from my sight.
Sweet.
This tedium is beneath me. Fortune favors the swift.
Very nice.
My mastery is unsurpassed.
I'll do what it takes.
Go on, Abelard.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. Victory is imminent. It will be done. One fewer target. A tactically sound approach. At your beck and call. I will do my duty. I took care of this one. It will be done.
This is why we love Abelard.
You will pay for this in blood. A pathetic attempt.
Yeah.
It is handled.
Right.
Watch.
Nope.
With grace, what a useless plaything, broken already.
Yeah.
Behold.
We are the bane of lesser creatures.
I'll make you out. I am not a vessel for...
I can't stand it.
Okay. Oh. Definitely gonna want you up here.
As honor ordains. Trust me. You will not withstand my vengeance. The shadows will see it done.
Let the true master split the pain.
As the tenant's my blade whispers your name.
Okay. Don't want to do that just yet. We need to damage this fucker as much as possible.
I'll see to it personally.
I got a break coming up already. Fuck me. That was quick.
On it. I'll see to it. You should have thought twice before crossing me. Who, if not me?
Lovely jubbly.
I'll see to it personally.
Okay.
Request denied.
Shut up.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable. Request approved.
I was going to wait till where you fuckers came from.
Running binary override. Request approved.
It's a shame the traps don't get set off by them, really.
Another soul slips beyond the veil.
I can maybe jump. I forgot she was going to do that.
I understand your intent. If it serves your cause. I am not your xenos pet, monkey. If it serves your cause.
Let me educate you on the art of pain.
If I must. Fortune favors the swift. Fall, creatures!
Not yet. Not by your hand.
I understand your intent.
Right. Jolly good.
At your beck and call. Indeed. One fewer target. I will do my duty.
Don't distract me.
Don't really do much, to be fair.
Behold. With grace, I'm done playing with you.
That'd be nicely.
Behold.
My reckoning will be swift.
Pain and duty go
I
hand in
deal
hand.
death with my hands.
I am your blade and shield, as honor ordains. Trust me.
Yeah, that sucks.
The shadows will see it done.
A work for a flesh crafter. I will tear your heart out for this.
What do you do? I can't go over there. Fuck.
I shall not fail.
That'll have to do. My turn.
I won't stand for it.
Are you taking the piss, though?
I'll make it happen.
That one.
Another enemy down.
Ah. Did I kill 2? Fucking did. You sexy genius.
On it. You never stood a chance.
No, you really didn't.
You should feel honored to witness this. It's as good as done.
Bad guys, where are
My
you?
vow is to serve. The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Oh, ads. See you in a bit. Welcome back, motherfuckers. Right, I've had to open my door to try and get some fucking airflow because it's like 1,000,000,000 degrees in here, and taking my headphones off on the break, I can hear the fans on my computer going apeshit. I don't know why it's so hot in here. So, I apologise for any background noise. Speaking of which, what do you want? Huh? You've already got them in your hand, why are you asking if you can borrow? No. Because it's hot. See? Open the door and the fucking little bastards appear out of nowhere. Yeah.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
My own device is unsurpassed.
That's what you get. That's it. You're kind enough to come to me. I like it.
Another soul slips beyond the veil.
This can't be over.
I forgot shit.
Swift and silent.
Okay.
I am not your xenos pet monkey.
You are, though. Stop denying it and just accept
If
your
it
fate.
serves your cause. If I must.
Yep.
I understand your intent.
Do you know? But I'm not in a tent. What's she chatting?
If it serves your cause.
Oh look, one poor soul left.
No weakness is hidden from my sight.
Ugh, my ears are ringing.
Don't worry, mate.
It will be done.
There we go. That was fun.
I always have a backup plan.
My success was inevitable.
What's this?
This could be an opportunity.
I sense something nearby. A trivial task.
Okay. Not the best.
Oh, too hard for a simple monkey.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking shoot you in a minute.
The top, or get left in the dust.
Oh, that's my phone. Do apologise.
My success was inevitable.
Yeah.
A trivial task.
It's an unfortunate way to lay. Faintly visible field lines on the smooth surface, probably some sort of power system.
I always keep my options open.
Okay, so I'm guessing... Can I sort of go round and then up the middle
This
bit?
is intriguing.
Yeah, just take it slow. There's going to be fucking traps
None
everywhere.
are better at searching.
What's in there? Anything good? No.
I know you long to kill me. Will you aim your blade at my heart when I turn my back on you?
No, Vil Iliad. Unlike you, I will never betray the Domin's will.
Whoops.
Let us not dawdle.
Dawdle as much as you want, mate.
What do we have here?
Too hard for a simple monkey?
I will let
Watch your steps.
Cabela kill you.
My success was
Is there
inevitable.
money to be made?
Fucking hope so after all this. Okay. Slow and steady does it. The elevator is controlled by unknown mechanisms that the human mind seems unable to comprehend. It's a fucking button with numbers on it. That's all it is.
I sense something nearby.
Oh, do you? What could it be?
I always have a backup plan.
What is it?
Can you get around here without killing yourself? It appears not. I've got the long way round. Typical. No, that's fine. We'll clear the edges before I go up to the middle into another fight. Whatever the fuck that is. Because I know there's a big bad dude and
Rise
there's
to the top.
a
or
monculous
get
guard
left
up
in the
there.
dust.
That suggests there's some other sort of... Well, there's him for a start. And another guard. I mean, that could be it, but I just want to double
This
check.
could be an
What the fuck?
opportunity.
Oh, hey.
A trivial task.
I always keep my options open.
None are better at searching.
Thing is, it's my fucking
I
perception
have learned
skill.
much in my exile.
Apart from to keep your gob shut.
My success was inevitable.
Right. So, we've de-trapped it. We'll go here, and then up the middle. Yeah, always. Always. The only time we're not winning is if it's dead space and I get cross. So, yeah. That was a fucking quick shower.
Let us not dawdle.
Why are you letting me walk up here? Is it because of him?
Always keep your eye on the prize.
possibly because of him. Let's give it a quick save. The homunculus looks up from the control panel and gazes at you with disdain. Oh, bless you. Sorry to hear that. Get some rest. You don't have to watch this idiot play computer games if you've got a headache. I appreciate you making the sacrifice. I'll try not to be too loud. Personally, I blame Duck. It's his fault that you've got a headache. You survived, Specimen. What a woeful lack of ability to follow orders. You were supposed to die, be it in the arena or in the chasm. However, the servants of whatever the fuck that says will soon remedy your blunder. You hear a whisper behind you. Cabela's ardent, ecstatic whisper. She is praying to the Undying One, her eyes closed, a blissful smile on her lips, clutching her weapons in a white-knuckled grip. Then she opens her eyes wide and says quietly, I cannot tell you how glad I am to meet you again, Vil Tervantius. Hello, Tervantius, I've not missed you either. Specimen, as you might have noticed, the homunculus's limbs simultaneously gesture at the massive construct, supporting the force field around him. This version of the Stifler blocks both the energy that bleeds in from beyond the veil and any physical attempts to intrude inside its range. Your attempt at conversing is pointless. Simply continue on the way to your demise and do not disturb me. Examine the construct. The Stifler. Probably Stifler, but I'm going to call it a Stifler. Is enormous and resembles the devices you have seen before. There is no doubt that its purpose is to suppress warp manifestations. However, you notice a few details that are out of step with the construct's otherwise typical Jurikari design. Several of its parts were made from material foreign to Kamara and fused into its frame by an unknown force. After carefully examining the device, Pascal says acerbically, you did not make this, did you? I see more sophisticated structural elements in this mechanism than your mind is ever capable of fathoming. You observed someone do it and copied their work. Nonsense! Tervantius leaps up, his voice ringing with genuine rage. This is the work of my genius. The initial data was just a resource transformed into a masterpiece by the brilliance of my mind. How dare you even comment on my creation, you monkey degenerate? And the dispute between the tech priest and the homunculus as to who is more skilled in the art of inflicting pain is won by Pascal Huniminiminen. Well done, Magos. Why are you hiding behind a force field? Are you afraid of me? You think highly of yourself, Specimen, but make no mistake, that will not make me deem you a worthy opponent. I don't know what that... Pew pew pew. There we go. Yep. Yes, it is. You had the opportunity to admire its potential in action, didn't you, monkey? Are you sensitive enough to follow Kirko's example and experience my new grotesque abilities firsthand? No, monkey, no more handouts. What if I destroy this construct? Then you will give thousands of souls to Slanesh. You will wound one enemy to empower another. Once she who thirsts is done feasting in Comra, she will surely sink her claws into your worlds as well, because nothing can sate her hunger. Xenos narrows his eyes at you and hisses. You must be thinking that the moment you do it, Kamara will descend into demonic mayhem, and the valorous rogue trader will have rid the universe of the abominable Drakare and finally flee these dark halls. Before all that happens, Specimen, the demons that will arrive will rip your flesh to shreds and devour everyone in sight, and while you are busy writhing in agony, I will have enough time to put everything back in order. You do not seem to share your kind's fear of the warp in the slightest. Does that make you mad or simply arrogant? Fear is the reaction of a weak mind presented with the inconceivable. Inconceivable! Even our masters are liable to it. Oh, the pains it took me to convince the Archon to bring the Spirit Warriors into the Dark City, and to then conceal the evidence of the dimensional collapse that had destabilised the Spire. A really hot shower always helps a headache. I couldn't type, my phone died, but you had you on TV. That's not good enough. It's a pitiful excuse, and I demand better in the future, okay? I'll get you with the fucked up finger. Not in a good way. No, you tell him, Celine. You tell him off. I alone acted without fear. I delved deeper as a scalpel delves into flesh. I've designed devices that stifle the breath of the unreal. I'm creating a weapon that will make the warp itself tremble. And I'm using the raging power of suns as sustenance for my weapon. I know no fear, for in my mind there is no inconceivable, only the unconceived. Right? Get him, Celine. Date for Baldur's Gate 3? Not yet, mate. Need to make sure everyone that's interested is signed up for it, and then is the most difficult part, is arranging a date where everybody can do it. And do we do it as a one-off, or do we make it a regular thing to stream, because Baldur's Gate 3 will not be completed in one sitting. Of course. My masterpiece needed an unthinkable amount of energy, but how could I let something as trifling as the unthinkable stand in my way? The star you called Rykad was stolen at my behest, as were many before it. Right, okay. Yeah, scheduling's a nightmare. A regular thing would be amazing, mate, but can people drop in and out? So let's assume I host it, so the co-op, and everyone makes it for the first episode or whatever, the first session, but 2 people can't make it for the second. Do we carry on and just use NPCs in their place and they jump back in when they can? Is that a possibility? If it is, then that's going to make things a little bit easier. If people could drop in and out whenever, that'll certainly make things. And then they can jump back in at a later point. And that would be grand. Do we play with mods or without? Okay, yeah, we can do that. So when people log off, you log off in camp. I think any mod I'm happy to use would be expanding the party size. Have you been to the world, you monkey known as Santiel's Pride? No wait for gold mod. Yeah, we could do that as well. That's not too bad. But the rest of it, I think it's going to make the game too easy, and I like playing by the D&D rule set. Any reason took its son while you were busy spilling witch guts on the arena floor. It was most amusing to watch your pathetic planet freeze to its very core. How fascinating it is that such a paltry sacrifices the lives of several million monkey can serve something as great as my masterpiece. Yep, we can do. Well, that's what the Discord channel's for, mate. Just dump things like that in there. people that are interested can discuss it. That's, you know. I could attack him.
I will lead us to fortune.
Possibly not. And what do we play it? What sort of, you know, do we play? I can't remember what it's fucking called. What difficulty do we put it on? Which is next non-area attack. Inflicts the intimidated effect on the first target hit by the attack on all enemies with 5 circle radius. I like that one. Yeah, let's use that. Against a slash ability with 2 charges for this round, slash cannot be used in the same round as charged. The warrior dashes through an enemy to the cell on the enemy's opposite side and makes a melee attack with 50% reduced damage. The warrior gathers all their might for a crushing strike. The next melee attack pushes enemy away. Taunting scream. Yeah, okay. That might be worth it if they're focusing on the wrong people. Yeah, we'll use that. Moves 1 exploit from each enemy in a 5 cell radius around a point within 10 cells from the operative. 1 enemy in the area, the operative removes all exploit stacks from that enemy. All allies gain plus exploits removed % armor until the end of combat. 4 or more exploits are removed, the operative gains plus 2 times exploits removed % damage. And, ooh, okay. You're excited, not gonna lie. You like chicken nuggets. What a random fucking jump of questioning. Blade Dancer targets a single enemy vowing to dispatch their mark. The Blade Dancer's next attack against the selected enemy cannot be dodged or parried. If this wound kills the target, the Blade Dancer regains 13 wounds and gains 1 AP along with additional attack this turn. Not bad. Places a side of their choice immediately ends their turn. Until the beginning of the Blade Dancer's next turn, they can dodge area attacks without moving, are immune to all types of forced movement, gain a plus 20% parry against attacks from that side, and can now parry attacks made against adjacent allies. Finding the effective veil of blades, the Blade Dancer can even parry ranged attacks made from that side. The chance to parry a ranged attack is calculated as for a melee attack. Fucking hell. Where the attacker's weapon skill is equal to the hit chance of the attack. This ability can be used with a sword. I like that one. Let's do that. What are you good at? Okay. Allies attack also removes exploits and deals plus intelligent bonus more damage. Nice. I'll have that. And where's that? There we go. Okay.
Keep your wits about you.
On a scale of 1 to 10, Grumpy, 10 being bad, how much you in a bad mood? Me? What, now? I'm in a bad mood. Why do you think I'm in a bad mood? What have I done? Oh, I see. Yeah, that tends to only work when I'm playing or zeroed in. Nice try there. Trust me, I'll sparkly. You'll know if I'm in a bad mood.
I always have a backup plan.
That's alright, as always next time. I think you scared Celine though. What's going on here? Morezzo spends several minutes rifling through the items on the tables until he stops, having noticed something. With a satisfied growl, he draws a long, pliable, spiked whip from the pile. Kinky. You hear a click and an icy blue glow ripples out across the whip's smooth surface with a slight crackling sound. He turns to face you and says, "Let's retire to my chambers, big boy." Oh. Damn it. Maybe not. I did not find my shadow fill generator, and my toxin kit is gone too, but at least I have found my favourite toy. Jakari shows you his find. Do you know what this is, Grumpy? I'll tell you what, I'll make a jump scare on my screen. I'd always screw you, Selena, not the streamer. An agonizer, an electrical disintegrator that acts upon the nerve impulses. This particular one is too fine a piece to be used in combat, but in a torture chamber. Hero hefts the whip, clearly familiar with the feel and weight in his hand. An exquisite instrument of pain, total impulse control. It can deliver sensations as subtle as a whisper, or incinerate synapses. Why is this so important to you? Why? It's a priceless artifact that belongs to me. I have reclaimed it before my kin managed to steal it. It's the property of the Reaving Tempest that must not be allowed to fall into the hands of the other cabals. While we dispose of Remis, the spire will certainly come under attack. And lastly, I could indulge a little sentimentality, can't I? Yeah, you can keep it. As he waves the whip in one hand once more and gives you an appraising look. At last he says softly, "Do you want to try it out, Grumpy? A little demonstration." Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's be kinky with the Dark Elder. He swings his arm without hesitation, and the agonizes flexible tail wraps around your wrist. At first you feel nothing, and then a fiery flower of agony blooms in your heart, sending poisonous roots along your veins into every corner of your body. Your vision darkens, you gasp for air. Your knees threaten to buckle beneath you, and then the pain recedes like a tide, leaving behind the crazed pounding of your heart and aftershocks dancing in your nerve endings. Shakura's eyes glitter with delight and mockery. That was minimal power. Barely any at all, I would say. Did you really think I would be in such a hurry to break my new toy? Let us go. I no longer desire to wander the spire. Okay, so that's his quest done. Yep. Okay, that's fine.
Rise to the top, or
So-
you're left in the dust.
It seems he got what he wanted. Yeah, I'm going to go this way first. Make sure I don't miss anything. Yeah, it's just like half a body there. The spires of Gamora pierce the darkness like needles through living flesh. Such wonderful analogies.
Let us not dawdle.
Okie dokie. And quick save. That'll be it. That was my eldest asking if I wanted anything from the shop, because she's nice like that. Oh, bad guys. Incubus. Good band. Grotesque. T-Ball.
Is there money to be made?
Possibly. Yeah. Cutscene. Hello. What up? Oh, at the top. Okay. That's the webboy gate, I'm guessing. Hi. There she is. Remorse gazes at you. The two of you lock eyes for the first time, and I see darkness churning in her stare. Worm, insect, you have the nerve to stand before me again? Sweet. What happened with the job? Or did you take the job your mate offered you? You should have gasped in a last breath long ago. Very well, I remember this arrogant monkey of his final breath myself. The Archon's gaze shifts away from you, Tamara's eye. Her venomous smile spreads across her face. My former Dracon, the inept executioner. Have you found yourself a new master? Marazai draws his weapon in a single fluid motion. Neither. I doubled down and ran back to my old job because I forgot how much I liked cash in hand. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's all good, man. Yeah. And they accepted you back, which is a good thing. Actually, give me a second. Two sec. Sorry about that. Need to talk to the kid. Right. Razai draws his weapon in a single fluid motion. I remember looking at my old wage slips back in the day and seeing like £1,200 gone on taxes. That's insane. That sounds like emergency tax. You do get that back eventually. Before your soul perishes in the maw of she who thirsts, I will teach it pain. The kind of pain you have never known in the whole of your existence, sister. The fuck? Your fly bastard was on my hand. What about you, child of Kradash? How does it feel to know you could not save yourself, your family, or your precious craft world? Juliet's, I can't pronounce her name. Spirit stone flashes on her chest and the ranger's hands tremble on the grip of her rifle. Your death will give me no joy, Archon Yamis, but it may give peace to the spirits of my kin. You're only over 45k to get tax loads. Fucking hell. You've already won the lottery by meeting me. You're welcome. Was it worth it? Spare yourself the struggle of comprehending the meaning behind my deeds, wretched creature. Kudarak was to be my key to power, the likes of which the Reaving Tempest could only dream of. Majesty is mine alone to claim, and I will claim it. No, Archon, you are destined for retribution, blood for blood. I cannot destroy your entire cabal as you destroyed Kudarak, but I have the strength to cut off the snake's head. You tell her. Poor little outcast. Fuck off. The suffering of your brothers and sisters nourished us for a long time. Now you too will give me your pain. I see you've taken Treventus under your wing again. The homunculus may play as many of his little games in the arena as he pleases. I am satisfied with what he provides for the ranks of the Cabal. That makes him valuable enough to spare his life. What did you need the farces for? Why take such a risk? So be it. It will humour you before I will humour you before death, if I need to step out of another shadow once and for all. I wish to orchestrate a little disjunction, and with my helpless brethren in my clutches, who are capable of tearing apart the veil with their mere presence, it could not have been simpler. When the time came, the Farseers would be my weapon against the Reaving Tempest rivals. Under cover of the Cataclysm, my blades would behead all those who stood in the way of my ascent. You destroyed your future with your own hands. When the truth became known, all the weapons of Kimura would have turned against you, and against my Cabal. This coward was my Dracon. You are too quick to call the Reaving Tempest your Cabal. You have neither the ambition nor the vision to lead all these warriors full of lust for power and blood. Marazai laughs mockingly, dragging Farseers into our spire in an attempt to trigger a disjunction. That was your grand vision. It is a pity you have not bothered to lead a single raid in recent years. It would have been entertaining to watch you order a fleet to fly headlong into monkey structures and detonate their engines, all to secure a bright future for the Cabal. Let's kill it. Die. Ha! You're the only one who dies today, and after I'm done with you, I will pay a visit to real space to observe the terror and ruin wrought by my Cabal. Do you know, Monkey, that so many of your kind have had their lives cut short at the hands of their own kin? I used you to purge the ranks of the Cabal, to clear all obstacles from my path. I used you to accomplish my goals. I colluded with your kind, despite your much-vaunted hatred of Xenos, which ought to have prevented any of you from even considering such a thing. You purged the ranks of the Cabal and cleared all obstacles from your path. Even if in that you failed, you talentless wretch, I am still here. I will be the one to purge the Reaving Tempest of you. Blessed throne. Eberhard closes his eyes and shakes his head in sorrow. It seems the Xenos' admission has aged him 5 years. My servants are heading out on a new hunt as we speak. Who will become their prey? Which lights will wink out in the void? How many monkey will perish in the darkness? You will never know. Razide, any last words for your sister? Now you speak only with the permission of your pet monkey. My insignificant little brother. You never should have crawled out of our mother's womb. Your existence is a disgrace to our blood. Oh, I intend to cut the xenos into tiny little pieces and then jump on them. My poor older sister, you still cannot stand the fact that I was born, but how can I be surprised? It's hard to think of more glaring proof that our mother considered her first attempt to continue the line of failure.
Your kind has no right.
Oh, fuck me. Are they bad guys? They are bad guys. Wonderful. Oh, fucking hell. This is going to be a hard fight. Yep, that's gonna have to do. I'm pretty sure I put you somewhere else. Okay.
Just designate a target. I am not your xenos pet, monkey.
I will kill you.
If it serves your cause. I understand your intent. I am not your xenos pet, monkey. If I must, ancestors guide me. This tedium is beneath me.
Your last stroke of luck.
I've faced worse than this. I'll make it happen. Who, if not me? I'll make it happen. Consider this a taste of what's to come.
Yep.
It's as good as done. I'll see to it personally. Who, if not me?
Yeah, bear with.
Woe to you.
Just a temporary setback.
You will pay for this in blood.
Just a minor setback.
Sorry about that. Okay. Right, let's try and take you out. So.
Victory is imminent.
Ooh.
It will be done.
You call this a strike?
No matter the cost.
All right, mate.
Indeed.
No worries. I hope she feels better soon. Come on, Abelard.
I'd rather not. I will do my duty.
You did good, mate. Certainly not good enough. Right, what's this do? That sucks.
Running binaric override. Flesh is weak, yet iron knows no pain.
Try harder!
Okay.
Slow and painful is the way.
Right. That was absolutely pointless.
Watch. With grace and malice. Don't distract me.
What does that do?
As honor ordains, as the tenets demand. Trust me, caught by the
Your
web,
last stroke of luck.
the shadows will see it done. I shall not fail. Trust me. As the tenets demand, blade whispers your name.
Oh, great. Even better.
I've faced worse than this. wash this off.
Fuck.
If it serves your cause.
Here we go.
I understand your intent. Ha! The universe takes the lives it gave.
I'll take that, thanks.
I am not your xenos pet, monkey. This tedium is beneath me.
You will pay for this in blood.
There is only death. Yours or mine.
Okay.
I'll make it happen. I'll see to it personally. It's as good as done. The best defense is a good offense. I'll make it happen. You all fall before my might.
Yeah, it's the best I can do, really.
I'll see to it personally.
I bring agony.
Shit.
An offering of blood.
Didn't flinch.
I've suffered worse. It will be done. At your beck and call. Victory is imminent. Indeed.
This way! Your last stroke of luck.
Right, they're healing themselves, so I need to come up here. And this isn't going as well as I planned, really.
My vow is to serve.
Only 10 o'clock. Another break coming up. Okay, now. Good job. Well done. Fucking knob.
Behold! Watch! It is handled with grace and manners.
Okay. What's this?
Don't distract me.
Okay. Right.
As honor ordains. The shadows will see it done. I shall not fall by the web. As the tenets demand, let your soul be purged.
Quick! Quick!
Absolute arse knob. Go away.
I am not your xenos pet,
Oh,
monkey.
for fuck's sake, you useless twat.
I understand your intent.
Thank you. Okay. Oh. Can we get this shut off? That's 2. Let's shoot
I
her.
am not your xenos pet, monkey.
That's nice. And then we'll do that.
If I must.
Go on, kill it. Good go.
Brings me no pleasure.
Right. We go on a break now. Ads will run during the break. Get them out of the way for later. And as will clips, I will pause the game. And I will see you guys in a sec. Tea and toilet time for the masses.
I couldn't quite help but notice the painting in your room as I accidentally walked in there.
Yeah, that's well, some old comrades.
It was very nice.
I think some of them not with us anymore, sadly. But
That's a shame.
as she talks to herself as you just walk down the stairs.
That's a shame. That's a shame.
He just walked off.
It was an accident.
She's like, yeah, she's opening up old wounds here. It's like, oh yeah, there's a picture of all your dead friends there, and she's like, yeah, it's really sad. And you're like, oh, well.
I just
wander down the stairs. She's like,
Ron
Just spat my drink out over my laptop.
Ronan walks up the stairs and just casually leans against the wall. Yes, you were saying about
Like your dead friend.
Hope Melton, speak to me.
Oh, he's literally right behind you.
Right behind you.
Hope Melton.
Outstanding patriotisms.
Nice.
Yeah, good game.
Yeah, GG boys, GG.
Level up.
Hey,
Yeah.
yeah,
Actually, we've leveled up quite a few times.
I'm Space Chief
Oh,
Prime
oh,
plus
oh,
2.
yes!
Yeah. Clip that shit.
God,
Let's
clip
go.
it, Nosy, clip
It
it.
makes you wonder whether they rebalance the.
Why aren't you coming?
What? Oh God.
Rebecca.
Hi. Santa Claus, you fucking asshole. Hey, you... Oh, you fat cunt. You fucking wait till I see you in town tomorrow. Oh, I don't care if you're in your grotto with the fucking elves and all them kids, I'm gonna stab you in the face. Oh. Ooh. Fucking
All right.
Oh, fuck. Oh, what the fuck are you... No! No, Santa, please. No, don't do... Why? Oh, I'm going there, have I? Are you pointing to it? He is. Fucking hell. Ah, you... Oh! Fuck you!
Yourself, Rabbon. You say
That's some damage that I wanted to see. And we didn't even... Oh, that's good. Coming in hot. That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of stuff that I want to see right there. Not even optimized. I like yelled way too loud and hurt. I disrupted my vocal cords. That's where you clip. That's where you clip that.
Yet what does he care for their well-being?
Oh god, someone else too.
While we labored to
Pathetic apology I've ever heard.
the Black
Okay.
Wolf built
Alright, fine. I'm
instruments
sorry,
of
we'll
murder
just
with
part
which
on
to
good
end
terms.
them.
That doesn't sound sincere. I didn't feel it. And now apologize to me as well. When you falsely accused my ally, you accused me too. 22, baby. Oh, I failed it. Dang it. Ah, I failed it. How did I fail? I rolled a 1. I'm sick and tired of failing on 1s.
Lizzie with... Oh god, it's Nan again. Hi Nan. I would if I could. Go around the back. Or the front. Move your eyeballs gone. She's there. There's no creepy ass twat sitting there. He's not moving. Fuck that, fuck that, fuck that, fuck that, fuck that. No, 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 no. What the fuck was that? No. No.
Alphinord, Minfilia, and 7 hells. Master Garland?
No mention of me, I notice. Hello?
And you, dear friend.
Oh, dear friend's a bit much, to be fair. Keep your distance, love. I need more beavers.
I can hear someone talking. It keeps going up and down.
Oh, yeah.
No, I heard that.
Shit! What the fuck?
What?
He's thinking King
It's counting down.
Miranda's hiding in the wardrobe.
I heard it counting.
Damn it, that's where I'm.
Was it counting? You hear almost like a giggling noise, and like whee, as the swarm shoots past you. On my main.
You know, the DM version, and there's a distinct difference in the lag, several seconds. So I'm going to leave it as it is, but that does mean that unless it's if it's important for the scene, I'll switch sources.
Oh, there's one behind us too.
Yeah. You only just spotted that. You only just spotted that.
Yeah. God damn it.
Ah, you can't fucking.
Uh-oh.
Your faces.
You fucking wait, you little bastard! Fucking wait till my turn!
start, happy lady.
Oh God! I don't like it. Oh fucking hell! God! Oh God! What's happening? Oh no! What's going on? Oh, yeah.
I hear words worthy of a founder of the Alliance.
Fuck!
Raubon,
Ugh.
are we to be outdone?
Please, just shut up. Stop her talking, for fuck's sake. Don't laugh
I
creepily
lost
again.
one homeland.
Please give me lots of ammo. Stop giving me credits. I can hear bad things. Ah! 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 Fuck!
He's singing to me.
He just...
Go away! Ah! I saw his arse cheeks!
Hello!
I couldn't quite help but notice the painting in your room as I accidentally walked in there.
Yeah, that's, well... some old comrades.
It was very nice.
I think some of them not with us anymore, sadly, but...
That's a shame.
As she talks to herself as you just walk down the stairs.
That's a shame. That's a shame.
He just walked off.
It was an accident.
She's like, yeah, she's opening up old wounds here. It's like, oh yeah, there's a picture of all your dead friends there. And she's like, yeah, it's really sad. And you're like, oh, well. I just wander down the stairs. She's like, oh,
just spat my drink out over my laptop.
Ronan walks up the stairs and just casually leans against the wall. Yes, you were saying about
like your dead friend.
Whoa, whoa.
Whoa. Oh, you hiding?
It's in there. It's in that.
Yeah.
Eat.
Fuck this, I'm having it. I can't open the door. You still
Who did he kill?
Reza.
Fuck.
We're such brave, honourable men. Throw the woman first. Throw the woman in front of him.
The woman's being attacked. Run away. She's like, let me in the wardrobe. No, fuck off. You deal with it.
Push the woman in front of him.
Every single one of you.
Oh, that's funny. Nom.
Nom.
Oh! Jumped. Is this...
Roblin lowers his pants and starts to piss. On the head, by Megami's request.
don't know what you're on about. There was no piss.
Whilst
carry on.
the girls are investigating the room, Romlin decides to urinate on the severed head of his former party member. Roll a dexterity check.
Ability check, yeah.
Yeah, dexterity ability, yeah. 16. With practiced aim, he gets first in one eyeball, then the other, and then in the mouth with a impressive, powerful stream. Almost knocking the head over.
Yes? Oh, fucking, oh my god! Jesus fucking Christ, Santa, you're starting to piss me off now, man.
That was good, though.
All grumpy.
Get ready to die. I'm coming for you. Hello.
Oh,
that's so funny. What other tools are there? Whoa!
Fucking. Oh my god.
Allied destroyer.
Hey! Fucking hell!
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back, boys and girls. Arcane, thank you for the raid. I'm so sorry I was on a break. I do appreciate it, though. Welcome in, raiders. For those that have stuck around, I apologise. I was even AFK, so yeah, I had to get the washing in because that's how exciting my life is. So I apologise for that. But welcome in. Welcome to the channel. For those that don't know, I'm Grumpy Grey Dad, or Grumpy, even though I'm not. Well, sometimes. I play a variety of games, mostly RPGs, horror, and Dungeons and Dragons, and I am shit at all of them. Yeah, today we're playing Rogue Trader. We are in Komorra, however you say it, the Dark Eldar. I refuse to call them Drakari. City, right at the end, and fighting bad bosses, I think. It's a tough fight. Yes, so, well, thank you, Celine. They are fun clips. They are there to keep you amused throughout the break, so if you manage to see some in between adverts, then awesome. So, yeah. Welcome. Let's crack on getting our arses handed to us. But no, I do appreciate the raid, mate, and bringing your community over. If you need to rush off and do end of stream stuff and shenanigans, that's awesome. I get it. I do the same all the time. Right. Whose go is it? Oh, it's mine. Okay, so we've got dispatch. I could... Okay, so he's been taken out. That's good. I need to take her out. I'm probably not going to do it with one shot. But it's worth a try.
Who if not me?
No worries, Celine. Thank you for sticking with us.
It's as good as done.
Look after yourself. I hope you get a good night's sleep, and I will see you soon.
On it. Consider this a taste of what's to come.
I will drag you into oblivion with me.
My dark cousin has fallen.
Why is...
Pain is suffering is part of the trial.
What the fuck just happened? She got all her fucking hit points back.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Everyone just lost a fucking turn.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
What the fuck happened? Because I shot her.
I'll make it happen. The best defense is a good offense. I'll see to it personally.
Oh, I went a bit mental.
Woe to you.
Right.
I will do my duty. It will be done. Reduced to dust.
Oh, what the fuck is that? Now we've got turrets.
Follow my lead.
Off a shot, I suppose.
At your beck and call.
Damage is negligible. Activate calculate fury algorithm.
I took some damage, but not enough.
Request approved. Running binary override. The scriptural probability analysis successful.
Okay.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. Flesh is
Fuck off!
yet iron knows no pain.
Do you think my body was suffering?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
You pay for this in blood.
Trust me, death is a blessing. The shadows will see it done. I shall not fail.
You call this a strike?
Trust me.
Your last stroke of luck.
As the tenets demand.
Hold on.
Fuck's sake!
Reading damage to bulk.
I'll make it happen. It's as good as done. Who, if not me? On it. Consider this a taste of what's to come. should have thought twice before crossing me. I'll make it happen. I'll see to it personally. Woe to you.
It will be done.
You will pay for this.
Oh, just shut up. Getting stressed now.
At your beck and call. Indeed.
Negligible. As the tactical imperative dictates.
Okay.
Request approved.
I don't know if I can res people that have gone down. I don't think I can. I don't really want to use this for you.
Request approved. She is here. The omniscient comprehends all. Suffering is part of the trial.
Death comes in silence.
No, doesn't look like you can. Fuck.
The shadows will see it done. I shall not fail. As honor or killing brings me no pleasure.
There we go. That's what I wanted. What does that do?
Trust me. Let not the righteous fear. May their blades be sharp.
Fuck me, really?
As honor ordained. I shall not fail.
Just a minor setback.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, why am I doing fuck all damage to you?
I'll make it happen. Our enemy down. You call this a strike? It's as good as done. Who, if not me?
Why can't
My
I?
gut tells me it's a bad idea. I'll make it happen. The best defense is a good offense. Your last stroke of luck.
Oh, fucking arse handed to me, eh?
Victory is imminent. I will do my duty. At your beck and call. It will be done.
Woe to you.
The order is contrary to dogmatic protocols.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Advancing. Running binaric override. The scriptural prognosis is favorable. Significant value.
I can't do anything anyway.
Running binaric override. Damage is negligible.
Aim for the heart next time. As honor ordains. As the tenets demand. Trust me. The shadows will see it done.
Pay for this in blood.
What does that do?
As honor ordains. Trust me.
Emperor, protect me.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
No. Fucking Christ.
On it. It's as good as done. You should have thought twice before crossing me. I'll see to it personally. Consider this a taste of what's to come. You call this a strike?
Okay.
Victory is imminent. Indeed. I took care of this one. I will do my duty.
Can't do anything about that. Can't kill it. Fuck for that. Right. Get a fucking move on over there.
Flesh is weak, yet iron knows no pain. The Omniscient knows all, comprehends all. My vow is to serve. Explorers know one route forward. The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Not bad.
Let them tremble.
There is only death. Yours or
Okay.
as honor ordains.
I need to fucking kill you.
Trust me. The shadows will come. The other side away.
Finally, she's dead.
Killing brings me no pleasure. Trust me. As honor ordains.
I've faced worse than this.
Is that one down as well? Right, turrets are down. Really good. Four left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Fuck me, okay.
Who, if not me? On it. I'll see to it personally.
A waste of blood.
Here's my perfect moment.
Not yet. Not by your hand.
You should have thought twice before
What is
crossing
done
me.
cannot be undone.
Right. Excuse me.
At your beck and call.
Fuck's sake. All of you need to fuck off.
Running binary override. The Omniscient knows all, comprehends all.
So fucking close. What does that do?
I feel
Nice. Don't hit her. Oh, fuck me. Miss. Arsehole.
You cannot trick death. It will claim me one day. Trust me.
These fuckers need to die.
I shall not fail. As honor ordains. The shadows will see it done.
Please kill it. Ah, for fuck's sake! Ah.
It's as good as done. Who, if not me?
Not yet. Not by your hand.
Fuck me, really?
I'll see to it personally. I'll make it happen.
Alright, we need to kill this fucker.
One fewer target.
Fuck for that. Okay. Two left now. You and him. Okay.
Activate calculated fury algorithm.
Okay. So
Running binaric override. My vowing to serve.
okay now.
The Omnissiah knows all. Comprehends all.
Yeah, good for the Omnissiah.
Request approved.
Nice. Heal from that, you bastard.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
If this is my death, may my blood be a worthy sacrifice.
Raising damage to bulk.
Fuck me.
Do you think my body was suffering? I bring mercy in retribution. As the tenets demand. I shall not fail. As honor ordains. Trust me.
To you.
The shadows will see it done.
You will pay for this in
Yep,
blood.
don't care.
A temporary setback.
Right, you're a bigger threat. Let's take you out.
On it. I'll make it happen. Who, if not? You never stood a chance.
Nice.
You call this a strike?
Shut up. Abelard, please kill this cunt.
Victory is imminent. It will be done. I will do like you. I took care of this one.
Fucking hell, that was a fight and a half. Oh, fuck me. The Draken didn't offer a sacrifice for our dids. Draken must become the sacrifice. Morozov places a hand on his weapon. His voice sounds calm, but his gaze is tense as he peers at the dark creature before him. You should not have crawled out of the abyss that your wretched kind call home. Consider our pact broken. Nezra Kai did not hold up his end of the bargain, so I had to finish the job myself. The result matters not, the sacrifice will be made. Tone's mercy. Lord Captain, was extravagant enough of you to get yourself a pet xenos, and now we discover that he comes with a whole gaggle of his kinfolk. Mind your tongue before I cut it down for you. The mandrakes care not about monkey. The mandrakes want me. Even if they were to grow bold enough to come for me. Now it would be quite an amusement to behold. Okay. Oh, I certainly want to loot the corpses of all the cool stuff.
Keep your wits.
Fucking hope I leveled up after that. Please let me get out of this fucking place. Worry about a level up later. I just want to get out. Let me out. This looks promising. Woohoo!
With the physical horrors of Camorra behind them, a long and arduous journey, possible only with the help of a xenos guide, lay ahead for the rogue trader and his party. From one strange destination to the next, through unknowable environments, the mere sight of which could drive one to madness. Despite the challenges, they managed to escape the labyrinthian webway and find their way back home.
And that was chapter 3. Old man. Poorly shaved commoner in worn coveralls eyes you with suspicion. He is clutching an auto gun that looks like it is one careless reload away from falling apart. The man narrows his eyes and inquires, "Oi, who are you lot? You're not bandits, are you?" "Yeah, sure we are." Upon noticing an non-human in your retinue, the old man grimaces with contempt and clutches the aquila hanging around his neck. Chumming around with inhuman scum, no less. Begone, you lanky freak. I compel you in Saint Cognatius's name, in Saint Nicodemus's Keith's name, in Saint Drusus's name. Bear with. Ellie just made me a cake. Can you see that? Mm. It's lovely. Oh, Jesus Christ. Gonna let the ice in there. I don't even know what planet I'm on. My master's planet, Grumpy Von Valencia, so I require something of you. Yeah. Like his logical one around his swamp. Yeah, Emperor Almighty. Okay. So, who are you? That priest told me once 1,000 steps you have walked, thrust the mystical probe into the soil, say a prayer, then press the Maragdine seal. Offer 3 prayers to the Emperor, then press the ruby seal. Thus will the probe test the land and tell you what minerals dwell there. Well, the people of Janus. What's that? Did someone wrote abduct you? Who could perpetrate such villainy? Kidnapping his lordship, the nerve. We ain't heard nothing here on Janus. Things in the colony. I won't shame myself by complaining. We live thanks to the God Emperor and your lordship. We pray for your health every day. Our new masters, the Ultra Questios, they're a dignified bunch. They fancy the learned type though, and no good ever comes from scholars. But on the upside, they are paying you thrones for your service. Can you believe it? I hadn't seen a throne in my whole life, and they're giving us 2 for every month's work. His expression darkens. There's a plague going around of Janus though. Makes your hair fall out, your skin go pale, your voice disappear. Turns normal, Emperor fearing people into right freaks, scum of humanity. We call folks like that wretches. Scary to look at, better to put them all down. Well, we do little by little with poison. Is the governor well? Can't say I have the foggiest. We've never even heard the governor's name. But it still beats living under the accursed heretic Vistenza the Bloodsucker. I need a shuttle and some means of contacting the astropathic choir so I can summon my void ship here. In a jiffy, your lordship. Please be welcome to our flying ferry. It's right over yonder in the brush. It's also where our expedition's Vox Wizard is staying. Glendale shoots you a keen look and asks coldly, will your capital offer protection? I do not wish to exchange one prison for another. The old man glances at the farcier suspiciously. Will that there chatty mug be flying to the capital with your lordship? He's got an awful big mouth. He looks like trouble. Yes, he's coming with us. No, this won't end well. With guests like these, better grab them by the floppers and to the fire. Burn them right quick. Yeah, that was easy. I can't remember who I let rule the planet, to be fair. Hi guys. The high-ranking officer beams with genuine happiness. Danrock steps forward and solemnly says, welcome to the bridge, Lord Captain. Like the rest of the crew, we are overjoyed by your return and thank the Emperor for it. The crew stares in awe and terror, the giant towering over the crowd. Some make the sign of the Aquila on their chests, others collapse to their knees with a prayer to the God Emperor on their lips. The wave of pious shock does not seem to discompose Ulfar in the slightest. He just chuckles into his beard and glances around curiously. Raze's presence alone is enough to elicit gasps of dismay and whispers from the crowd. Jurakai ignores all monkey reactions to his person and surveys the ship's bridge, examining every detail with ostentatiously cool interest. His markedly casual posture is belied by the subtle and unusual tension in his body. Heinrich von Karlux approaches you. He is not looking his best. It seems he has not slept in quite a while. Lord Captain, allow me to express how glad I am that you have rejoined us, alive and unharmed. Confusion prisoner. Ah, okay. Shireen, light of my eyes, I am overjoyed to see you among us once more. Truly the Exalted One is merciful for showing you the way back home. I hope all the Ashmags who left us to languish without our Lord Captain have already become food for the warp demons. Lord Captain, I'm so glad to see you. I nearly lost it when you up and disappeared on me. I was getting by on stimulants and recaf. I barely slept. Also, I could keep listening to the whispers for any clue on how to find you. The only other time I felt so powerless was when Lady Theodora... She stops. Pardon me, Lord Captain. I'm talking nonsense. Nothing fucking new there. Argenta, Sister Argenta greets you with burning eyes. Welcome back, Rogue Trader. No trial could break the will of the Emperor's chosen or stop him from returning to those who have put their hopes in him. Enough empty talk. Your master is waiting for a proper celebration. First off, how much do you know about my abduction? Not much, Lord Captain. All contact with the party was lost shortly after the supposed pirates boarded the ship and abducted your companion's kinspeople. We immediately sent shuttles with boarding parties to your aid, but we didn't find anyone on the ship save for the crew, all of whom had either been butchered or driven insane. Yeah, he's not happy with her. Since your lordship's body was never recovered, we hoped against hope that you are still alive. Alas, even our most alert auger operators never spotted anything suspicious, and thus our ignominious failure to put you in dire peril. Yes, it did. Harris's gaze, tense and almost desperate, is focused on you, but he says nothing, for now at least. Dare we inquire what happened to your lordship? Lie. Death to the enemies of House Font Valencius. Show us the culprits and we'll tear the heads off the lot of them, then stack them next to your throne, Lord Captain. The furious officers grabbed their weapons as if eager to crush the foes who dared breach the sanctity of your person right here and now. This is so touching. Where's my ship been all this time? The officers' council decided to take the ship to Footfall. Hello, mate. How you doing? How goes it? Have you given up and just run a very long Ethernet cable? Oh, it's a different clip. You're playing Elden Ring. Fucking hell. I was kidding, but that's what I would have done. So what happened then? Because you had internet in there last week when we played D&D. Ah. Are you alright though? Did you miss me? I know you did. Good. How's the family? The Officers' Council decided to take the ship to Footfall, where one can hear the gossip of the entire expanse. Our agents tirelessly searched for information about your lordship. Had we heard even a whisper of where you were imprisoned, we would have immediately launched a rescue expedition. Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good. Going to see the osteopath tomorrow. Have a trapped nerve. It's fucked up my right arm. So my finger and thumb are acting on their own, like spasming, which is annoying because that's my mouse clicky finger. It's a good job I'm playing a point and click game so I can compensate somewhat. If I was playing Dead Space, the amount of ammo I would have fucking wasted just by shooting blankly at a wall because my finger decides to press the mouse button. Also, Sparkly got me this. It's the only reason my camera zoomed out as much as it is, so people can see my top. Sorry, I've got cake all over me. Yeah. My streaming top. Yeah, well, this morning it didn't hurt. It just spasmed, but I'm still starting to, like, my fingertips aching. It's painful. But I have got an osteopath appointment tomorrow. 60 quid, but it's better than going to the doctors and maybe getting a referral to the hospital in like 7 years. To hopefully just snap it back into place. Money I haven't really got, but it needs to be done, as it's impossible to, just uncomfortable to sit at the computer for any length of time. Needs must indeed. Whilst you're absent, Lord Captain, we made every effort to find you. That resulted in a number of modifications to the ship that have significantly upgraded it. Thanks to a favourable deal secured by the esteemed High Factorum, the ship is now equipped with state-of-the-art auger systems and direction finders from Kiev Gamma. But the crew has overcome with joy and gratitude for the God Emperor. Yeah. Lord Captain, the senior officers will report to you shortly. In your absence, we receive a number of astropathic messages and dispatches that demand your attention. Oh, wonderful. Yeah. A group of servitors suddenly stirs, their movements frighteningly identical even for automatons. They stare at you and say in perfect unison, "Hello, Nomos have come to welcome you back." Oh, it's Nomos. It's my mate. We sense that a great deed had been done, a vivid imprint on existence. You did something very important. What was it? I escaped from the dark city of the Xenos and showed them mercy. It suits you. What we see in you, light and connections without the urge to destroy. Did Nomos say it correctly? The servitor chorus, which sounds as a single voice, falls silent. Nomos appears to be waiting for your response in eager anticipation. I'm glad you're learning to understand me, Nomos. After a long pause, the servitor chorus responds with unexpected forcefulness. Nomos are glad too. We must go now. We will come to speak with you later. Another pause follows, so long that the silence becomes more piercing than a scream. Then the servitors finally break it. We felt sadness when we could no longer communicate with you, and we were worried about your fate. Yeah. One could detect with the naked eye the moment when Nomos leaves the bridge. The servitors stop moving in sync and slowly shuffle off to their post. Weird. Now I struck my funky stuff. Speak. Hello. Your Lordship, I must report highly compromising information about a member of your retinue, namely Mistress J. Hidari, who it turns out is nothing of the sort but a commoner, a fugitive from the law, and a deserter from the Imperial Guard. I have solid evidence to prove it. I want to know the details. I might have overlooked some nuances, but I've solid evidence that the person whom we presently know as J. Hidari served in the 19th Efreet Paranese Regiment, and was identified as the perpetrator of numerous instances of theft and smuggling as well as desertion, and this individual is not of noble birth but of the lowest origins. For your Lordship's absence, the burden of watching over the dynasty's treasury fell upon my shoulders. I deemed J. Hidari the likeliest threat to the dynasty's material security. I had my people conduct an investigation, and they uncovered a past connection between Hidari and an individual by the name of Mercy, a highly influential figure in the Caspilica? Yeah, whatever, mission with a dangerous reputation. Fearing that the predatory interests in the candidate would pose a threat to your coffers, I began my own investigation. It was entirely reasonable to suspect collusion of some kind between Hidari and Mercy, and so my suspicions were confirmed. The two were connected. It was from Mercy's associates that I acquired the compromising intelligence on Hidari. Shocked me, did you? You little wannabe quester. Jay's voice and bearing undergo a stark transformation. Biting soldier slang cuts through her typical gentle speech. Don't miss a thing, your servants grumpy, and they're sneaky as too. They like to climb up a grok's arse to find out what they want to know. I think we need to talk about your past. Only if this scum slings his hook.
Well, your lordship, ask away. I'll tell it like it is. I'm not going to try to wriggle out of it.
So, tell me a real story.
So what do you want to hear, Shireen? A children's tale about a beautiful princess? A ballad about a queen of thieves? How about a new story, Shireen? Once upon a time, there was a little girl who lived on a sand-covered lump of rock. And the core of that rock contained untold riches for servants of the Imperium. The girl scraped out those riches with her little hands, breaking her back and coughing up her lungs, on behalf of people who had never clapped eyes upon her, and who would never know her name. She did this every day until she turned 16. And then his servants came and drafted the girl into the 19th Ifrit Regiment. Can you imagine? Of course, the regiment was wiped out on its first sortie. But the girl survived. The Exalted One protects. So what was next? Years serving in the Astra Militarum, just a shitload of hard labor, and fighting, and deals, and shady connections, and new opportunities.
Fair enough.
But everything in this world ends sooner or later, Shireen. The now not-so-little girl went and fell in with the Kasbalika. She saved up a little gold, and she even indulged in excess from time to time. Until living the good life almost cost the little girl her head after her patrons got caught in an internal investigation between the Officio Prefectus and Departamento Munitorum. So the girl ran as fast as her little legs could carry her, until her eyes and the beams of fortune brought her to the expanse. A shitty story, all things considered, Shireen. I swear on the grave of my drunkard father who sold me into the mines, and on the lives of the 11 siblings I never had, Shireen.
No, it most definitely is not. Okay. So it used to be an Imperial Guard.
Corporal Haydari reporting for duty, sir. I've had enough of the Astra Militarum shit to last a lifetime, Shireen. And my body's collected enough souvenirs from run-ins with xenos and heretics to last 2 lifetimes. Except, when it comes to the Guard, there's no such thing as used to be. That wretched life sank its claws into me good. But that also means I remember what it's like to be a small, shaking, insignificant pawn. And that's why I appreciate what I have now all the more. What? You think it's difficult? Once me and my fellow guardsmen snuck into the upper city in search of a good watering hole, where the high and mighty of that world congregated. Another time, our regiment was sent to defend the tallest spires on a hive world. And I had an epiphany. I saw how the other half lives. And by half, I mean the ones born with a diamond spoon in their mouth, instead of an entrenching shovel rammed up their arse. My eyes were open to the truth, Shireen. The Imperium is full of opportunities, even for people like myself. The trick is knowing whose palms to grease, whose boots to lick, whose throat to squeeze, and whose arses to kick. I was very popular with everyone in the Guard Command, you see. I'd procure things for them, whatever they wanted. And so the Kasbalika took notice.
Okay.
It was orcs. Not everything I say is a lie, Shireen. Whoop the fu- Never mind. We knew each other once.
Yeah, I don't
He
have her in my
helped me
party.
make the move
She's
to the
pointless.
Expanse and establish my first connections. But that's an old story I prefer not to poke at if I can help it. Things are good in my life now, and I don't need mercy. Are you worried I'm going to start spitting on the deck and shriveling your officers' ears with my foul tongue? Don't be, Shireen. I much prefer being seen as a princess rather than a deserter. I'll continue to play the part in front of the others, but you wanted to talk frankly, so I've dropped the act.
Okay.
Sir, yes, sir. Your lordship, Shireen. I'll be here, all primed and ready to go.
Okay, one down. Now then, Lord Captain, shall we get to business? Another vibes going. The expanse is in flames, your lordship. Squadrons and smaller groups of despicable Druakai radar systems. The cult of the Final Dawn has emerged in full force, wreaking havoc everywhere. We've heard rumours of the fall of Sentinel's pride, House Chorder's world, an outrageous sacrilege given how abundant and inexpensive Prometheum is there. Strife has broken out between House Winterscale and House Chorder. Of course it has. Chaos reigns everywhere. Only the esteemed Lord Inquisitor is trying to fight it, concentrating all available forces at footfall to draw them into a fist that will smash the rampaging heretics and xenosphobe. Excuse me. What kind of xenos? Drukari. The squadrons, both large and small, are invading the expanse, unleashing carnage on planets, taking captives by the thousand, and attacking ships. It's as if something has poked their nest, if you will, and now they're lashing out. Wasn't me. Now further worlds of my dynasty. The heretics' malicious acts make it difficult to maintain extrapathic contact with the colonies. The cult of the Final Dawn strikes everywhere, and their sleeper agents are active on every planet. On Vebos 6, a mutiny was crushed after a group of newly arrived prisoners succumbed to blasphemous propaganda. But other worlds stand firm against the onslaught of the enemies of humanity and do not succumb to their pernicious influence. So Xavier Calcazar is leading the defence. Exactly. The esteemed Lord Inquisitor Calcazar has declared himself Warden of the Cronus Expanse and issued orders to requisition troops. He has made Footfall his base of operations as it was the most logistically convenient point. From there, his fleet strikes throughout the Expanse, destroying the forces of the cult of the Final Dawn and the abominable Drukari. He may be all that currently stands in the way of the Expanse being reduced to ashes. When heretics laid siege to Euphrates II, the hallowed forge of the Cognizance fleet, the Lord Inquisitor sent an enormous force. Now they and the Explorator squadrons recalled from the front lines stand together against the heretics in the battle for the sacred planet. What is the source of the strife between Incendia and Caligos? When the esteemed Lord Inquisitor called upon the rogue traders to join his forces, her ladyship Incendia Chorda heeded the summons, while his lordship Caligo Winterscale ignored it. Rumour has it that his refusal was defiant in manner and served as a pretext for Lady Chorda to declare war on House Winterscale. Winterscale ships are being hunted and his worlds occupied under the pretense of compelling them to submit to the Imperial Creed. Surprisingly, for all his love of fighting, Winterscale is in no hurry to defend his domain. According to intercepted astropathic messages, he and his retinue are currently on Quetzal Tema, hunting down a Xenos fleet. Aldari, by all appearances. Fuck me. Anything else? There have been other minor developments. If you so wish, I'll gladly bring you up to speed on the bridge. I would not want them to take away any time away from this occasion. Lord Captain, allow me to make a request. A personal one. Okie dokie. While you're away, the Choir Master receives an astropathic message from Dragonus. It concerns my family. The Rosarians have been accused of treason against House von Valencius. How is that possible? I cannot comprehend it. The Rosarians have served the Road Trader dynasty loyally for generations. This is hard to admit, but the news has come as a crushing blow. Fucking hell. The accusations were levelled by or on behalf of the Drive Stems, the governing house. Under normal circumstances, the investigation would not have required your involvement, and my entire family would have been. But being of noble stock, the Rosarians are entitled under an ancient custom to petition for a road trader's personal protection once in a generation. Your personal protection, Lord Captain. Do not deny us that honour, I implore you. Telequaba sent a message to Dragonus saying I personally take part in the investigation. It will be done, Lord Captain. No, we like Abelard. Who's this? What do you want? Adira hardly enters the study, sniffing and hunching her shoulders. She looks haggard. There are bags under her eyes, her hair is dishevelled, and her hands quiver slightly every few moments. With some effort, she focuses her eyes on you and forces a crooked smile. Thank you for agreeing to hear me out, Lord Captain. I fucking didn't. Not much choice, you just walked in. Here's the deal. After all that happened recently, the voices in my head suddenly flared up and started gabbling worse than before. Don't get the wrong idea, I'm handling them just fine, but I think I know of a way I can get them to settle down a bit. I keep having the same vision over and over again. I'm walking down a corridor and there's this door at the end, and I just know that right behind the door is blissful silence. All I've got to do is reach out and open it. So I touch it with my fingers. I can feel the cold, rough metal, and then I suddenly snap out of it and always find myself staring at a wall in some compartment or other. I look behind me and all the doors on the way are open, but I have no memory on how I got there. Lord Captain, I'll cut to the chase. Please help me find that door. I'm not joking, this is a matter of life and death. My gut tells me it's my last chance to steal my powers, and if I don't, we'll find the door. Thank you, Lord Captain. I know you wouldn't leave me to bind. As soon as I sense we're close, I'll let you know right away. Great. Who's next? Grumpy. I apologise for barging in unannounced. I have received news that I must discuss with you face to face. You may recall that I mentioned the Achilles. That Achilles scandal was transferred into my remit by a colleague. The colleague in question has contacted me. She requires my immediate assistance. Amelia Lichtenhart, Sage to the Lord Inquisitor. Okay, tell me more. An acolyte who has assigned a different range of objectives in the Coronis Expanse. Try and take me. I'm still trying to hide information from you, even when I'm asking for your help. Amelia is a sage, a unique acolyte in the Inquisition who can absorb huge amounts of knowledge and store it in her own memory more securely than any data crypt. She entered the Lord Inquisitor's retinue before even I did. Talking to her is a strange experience, but that is barely scratching the surface of who she is. Emelina is an incredible scholar, an expert on the forbidden and the illicit, and of course, she is a loyal servant to the Golden Throne. Since birth, Emelina has been different from other people. A specialist from the Inquisition enhanced her natural gift of hypomnesia. There are certain procedures that can be done. She creates separate blocks of memory, which she can then lock under a code word or even overwrite with new information. She can organise her mind like a normal person, arranges boxes on a shelf. Okay. One box might contain information about a recent mission in the Calaxis, another the latest decrees of the Lex Imperialis, and another her own childhood memories. This level of compartmentalisation might seem somewhat insane to the untrained eye, but it is the price one must pay to turn an ordinary servant into a useful tool of the Inquisition. Oh, fucking hell. Emelina carries knowledge that is forbidden to common servants of the Imperium. She carries this knowledge within herself, as it cannot be entrusted to logs or cogitators. I said before that acolytes of the Inquisition must shoulder a heavy burden to come into contact with things that can penetrate and corrupt the soul. For sages, this is an especially trying ordeal. Emelina's hypomnesia has been enhanced so that she now remembers everything she sees, however briefly. After many years of service, she has examined and seen enough to become an unrivaled expert in this field. You speak opposite his affection. Is a worthy acolyte and an invaluable tool in the Inquisition's arsenal. I admire her traits and talents. My influence has made Heinrich more callous. I believe I have a clear picture of Emelina now. What was her message? Emelina's message is incomplete and distorted. It is impossible to make sense of every word. The only thing we know for certain is that an acolyte of the Inquisition is asking me to go immediately to Phton 4, a remote planet. In her message, she seems to be requesting either military support or help with an evacuation. But whatever precipitated this request, Emelina would not make it if it weren't absolutely necessary. I know Rogue Trader has more than enough other matters to deal with. Nevertheless, I would like to officially request the Lord Captain's assistance in dealing with this issue. I have no authority to demand anything from House von Valencius. Therefore, I'm confining myself to a request for the sake of the Coronis Expanse and the Imperium. That's only a hint. Oh my god. Just say no. For the avoidance of leaks, the details and objectives of specific acolytes shall remain a secret. All I can tell you is that the primary threat that Emelina was dealing with in the Coronis Expanse was xenos. In particular, Drakari raids on distant systems. It's always fucking Drakari. The Sage is ideally suited for gathering data about the chronology of this problem and finding appropriate methods for combating it. Wonder if I'll come across any orcs. As for what Emelina is doing in Fton 4 specifically, I don't know. I don't even know any details about the world itself. Only that there are humans there, so either it has been colonised or a garrison has been established there. The cult of the Final Dawn has been my top priority here, and my investigations give me no cause to turn my attention to the planet. I shall help you. Thank you, Lord Captain. I'm confident this minor diversion from our primary cause will help to stem the spread of anarchy in the Cronus Expanse, if only slightly. At the very least, we won't be outflanked. I've already spoken to the navigation crew and provided them with coordinates of Fton 4. We can set a course as soon as you give the order. Right, anything else? The Empire is on the verge of success. Enough xenos justice will be done one or another. Slither, you like heretic spawn, but you will never leave this ship unscathed. What's going on? How long are you going to tolerate this filth on your ship, Grumpy, this foul traitor who has already dragged you into darkness once and has left your protectorate without its sovereign? Rogue trader. Has Eldari heresy clouded your judgment? Treachery always means death, even for the traitor or the one betrayed. You almost died in Comora, your retinue, you know what became of them. It's not high time that justice was done. Those present nod wordlessly, but do not dare to interfere. Oh, this is a fine spectacle. The Inhuman gets what she deserves. Let us all watch and laugh. Your wonderful path has led you into a rather thorny situation, cousin. You refused to beg for mercy in Comora, and now you have to lick the boots of Monkey. Silence, Xenos. Your turn will come. Rillet does not react to the curses being slung at her with an imperturbable expression. She watches the crowd before her, then turns her gaze to you. I wonder. Anyone else want to share their thoughts? You know, Lord Captain, I will support any order you give, but to keep the Xenos in the retinue, especially after everything that's transpired because of her, it would not be wise. Enemies of humanity have no place among humans, you know this. Her death is far too merciful a sentence. What I endured was far more terrible. The heinous behaviour pattern of Xeno entity and of specimens similar to her statistically leads to unfavourable and unpredictable outcomes. Billy Roulette does not deserve death. For her, it would be a release from her sorrowful lot of being an unclean Xenos. But we do deserve her death as payment for what we have endured. True, she did fuck it. It's our fault we were there. I'm gonna kill her. Who should I give it to? Gebella, and at the will of the Undying Emperor. Or should I give it to the Inquisition? No, Gebella. This moment was predetermined by your unholy nature. Ah, shit. Oh, fuck me, it was so long ago. Bollocks. Well. Not much I can do now. I'm not reloading a game that fucking far back to me an hour ago. Saw a cat jump onto my windowsill. I don't do melee, sorry. Yep, that'll do. People target melee range attacks and area attacks. Oh, I never knew you could do that. Thanks for the heads up. What are they looking at? Yeah, I quite like the look of. What are you doing? Stop it. Kiwi. That's my cat's being a dick. That sounds good. Keep your distance. Ooh. That'll do. Can't be asked to level the rest up just yet. Right. Go to footfall. There. Okay. Okay. Could was long band colony, found blah 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 blah. Right, let's get fucking moving. What is this? Okie dokie. Right. Alright. Let's have a look. Where am I? Fucking miles away. What's that? Oh, fuck me. Fucking hell. Okay. Oh, fuck me. I mean, oh, Jesus Christ. What's that? I like that. Yeah, I like that. Ooh. We like pyromancy. Yep, I like that. That's nice. What's that? Yeah. Fucking yeah, some of that. Yeah, why not? Yeah. Sweet. Yeah, warp's quite high then.
I always keep my options open.
Random.
What a peculiar thing.
Where are you, little bastard? Maimed, bloodied body looks like a broken marionette lying in our natural position.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Corpse is missing its eyes and its face is horribly mutilated. Well, Captain God, I'm probably with you and with us too. Report, Your Lordship, it started a few watches after translation. Well, actually, they say this associate of yours had been acting strangely even before that, as if he started hearing things. He was swiveling back and forth, barking something in his xenos tongue. And he grabbed his blade and sliced his hand open, and he suddenly howled and lunged at the people nearby. Can you see her? See who, Your Lordship. Great. Right, so that's a demonette, which would be... Demonettes are Slanesh, aren't they?
I always have a backup plan.
Who is this? Is it the ruler of this vessel and the master of the lost child? Come closer, let me get a good look at you. Yeah. He's lost it and Slanesh is after him. Yeah, well. Okie dokie. Well, there she is again. I can hear the beating of his heart, the roaring blood in his veins, the pulsing fear in his black soul. Yeah. The Slanesh is coming for you. She who thirsts.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Why are there traps on my own fucking ship?
This is intriguing.
We are the spearhead of the Imperium.
The time comes for me to step into this world, he will be waiting for me. Okay, fuck off.
A nice little stroll. We should deal with this.
Okay, you can't deal with it. Who can?
Watching the lazy handle sacred.
I have a nose for profit.
I am your shadow.
What is it, rogue trader?
Save your jests about fur, fleas, and marked territory. I heard enough of them back on Fenris.
Demolition 90, 40, 85, 30, 45, 50. You're my best bet then. Didn't you even make it through here though?
Hunt brothers, take heed. Is it wargled or a trap? Thank Russ for my sharp senses. Was that supposed to be a challenge? A space wolf never fails in their duty. Centuries of service and practice.
Okay, now.
Was that supposed to be a challenge? Both strong and wise is Ulfa. A space wolf never fails in their duty.
Excellent. That's what I like to hear.
Keep your wits about you.
Open the fucking door.
What do we have here?
Was that supposed to be a challenge?
Let us not dawdle.
I've come because the prince wills it. The souls of all his progenitors belong to him alone. None will escape his embrace. Yep, thought as much. You're fucked.
This could be an opportunity.
Oh my god.
Both strong and wise is Ulfa.
You level me up for disarming traps, I'll fucking take it. I'm not going to give you. Not really bothered about that. Yep, that'll do. Weapons goes at 90. Up this one then. Axes, hammers, and lasso weapons.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Okie dokie. Whereas he jerks his head up when you appear, his already gaunt face is tightly wrapped in pale grey, parchment-like skin. His teeth are bared feverishly, and his dark eyes have turned into two pitch-black mirrors that could show your reflection clearly if you were to gaze into them. He opens his mouth, but instead of words, an unnatural rasping hiss comes out. If this creature ever possessed intelligence, there is no sign of it left. At last you meet my poor child. Look at him, mortal. Look at how he yearns to return to the one whose caress his kind rejects so stubbornly. Come, child, follow my voice, and my prince will grant you all the bliss and torment in this universe. This ends now. Yep. Sooner or later, all of his kind will step into my embrace. The prince is patient. The prince knows that every Aldari soul is already his. But if you let me get close to the lost child, if you lull him into letting his guard down, my prince will reward you, Grumpy. The soul of this pathetic xenos is a small price to pay for the blessings that come with my master's favour.
You will beg for mercy, but I will grant none.
Slanesh has blessed me with new victims.
Oh, fuck me, they're everywhere. Okay. I'll put you there. We'll put you there. You can go there. I'll put you there, actually. And you can go in there.
As honor ordains, I shall not fail. As honor ordains.
All targets hit.
Trust me.
My soul sings in
The
ecstasy.
shadows. My blade whispers your name. Let your soul be purged.
Right.
So shall it be. Our foes reek of cowardice. See
because I'm in fucking close combat. Typical. That was stupid.
So shall it be.
Attempt.
Wolves reign! Cubs play!
Savor this pain. Feel the rage.
Go on, Abelard.
At your beck and call. Let
I will drag you
strike.
into oblivion with me.
Indeed. Someone else can do this. Victory is in target. Well
To my rage.
It will be done.
I'll make it happen. It's as good as done.
Yeah.
I'll make it happen. The best defense is a good offense. Accept your lot. Consider this a taste of what's to come. Who, if not me? I'll make it happen.
Embrace excess. Spurn monotony.
Okie dokie.
The Emperor is on our side. For the throne's glory. Let's see to it. Naturally. I'll see our foes obliterated. I won't object to it. More trouble than it's worth. For the throne's glory. Alas, no.
No. That's a bit poop. Right, looks like once again, the stream will continue in a fight.
Running by Derek to the right.
To the brink of agony.
Nice.
Minds exist only to be broken.
swift.
I will leave footprints of scarlet.
Dun, 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 dun.
Trust me. As honor order. As the tenants caught by the web.
My soul sings in ecstasy.
My blade whispers your name. I shall not fail. Trust me.
Bum, ba, bum.
I am unsatisfied.
See how the wolves succeed. Oblivion with me.
Okay, so I can't kill him.
Wolves
Sings in ecstasy.
I will herd.
Need to
At your
kill
beck and
you,
call.
I think.
Unsatisfied.
Indeed.
I'll see to it personally. It's as good as done.
Let's try this.
I'll see to it personally. Another enemy down.
Nice.
Who, if not me?
We have an ad break coming up, so I apologise.
Everyone, step aside. Let's see to it.
Really? That should have fucking killed you.
I won't object to it. Your reckoning is due.
There you go.
Let's see to it.
Doo-doo.
The Omniscient knows all, comprehends all. The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
There we go. I did good face for the whispers. Heard the monkey bear them for days and days on end. Yeah. Haha.
Is there money to be made?
There we go. With no filthy xenos on my ship. Can we go now?
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
There we go. That's fun. Okay. She get a chance to kill her as well, so yeah. Okay, come on. Captured man called that looks positively gigantic next to the enforcers at his side. Deadly looking metal gleams dimly beneath his faded crimson robes. His hands are folded obediently as mechadendrites are perfectly still. I greet the master of this vessel cathedral and offer my humble apologies for this unbidden intrusion. My apologies to you as well, brother. And of course I must beg forgiveness from you, Great Spirit. It is not my intent to desecrate your temple. I honour the fraternity of the Omnissiah's servants. It pains me to see you trespassing on board like a thief instead of arriving as a guest. For that I apologise as well. I did not expect to find understanding amid the suffocating ignorance that abounds within the laity, and even many of my brethren. For this reason I chose to carry out a mission in secret and without seeking your permission. My name, if it matters, is Asclepius, formerly a Computator General of the Cognizant Fleet, now a Liber Recluse of the status of Malatek. I don't know what that means. Malatek's are exiles whose ideas have not crossed the line of heresy, yet have come close to it. They are removed from the fleet structure to give them a chance to see the folly of their ways and prevent sedition from spreading. All of that is trivial. My past is nothing but a set of archived data. My lost status is a part replacement string in the long chronicle of the Cognizant's fleet. I come not as a priesthood's messenger, but as a faithful discipler of the most holy Amanat. My brother once served as the engine seer prime on this ship. Asclepius gestures around him reverently. He was an adherent of the school of discontinuing the cycle, as am I. Yeah, spread that far. I don't let my brother perish, but before he died he sent me a message that told of a journey embarked upon by Theodora von Valentius, a journey through a dimensional gate, an artifact more ancient than humanity itself, and toward worlds unknown. Blessed Amanat was with her. There, upon those dark worlds, he witnessed a great miracle, the birth of a machine spirit of incalculable might. My brother believed that this spirit then fell aslumber within this ship, like a child in a cradle, not responding to lowly pleas. That was the purpose of my pilgrimage, to reach the ship where my brother died, ship upon whose decks the blessed Amulet had walked, and prostrate myself before the Great Spirit. On the ship, yes he did, blah blah blah. That's Salvador's journey. Okay. Okay, to Isidora had reached worlds unlike the people Cronus Expanse had ever seen. There she unearthed a great treasure of technology, one that Arnett had the privilege of experiencing. What do you know about this great spirit? It's a great miracle. The Omnissiah's breath meant to help us discontinue the cycle. It was born of the treasure that Armanet and Theodora discovered upon the dark worlds. Even a being so glorious needs attendants and guides, and as long as the Cognizant fleet is racked by schism and my brothers and sisters suffer defeats without end, there is no one to aid the spirit. That is why I came here. Does the name Nomos mean anything to you? Nothing. He has not come to know us yet. He will if you let him, Grumpy. We know, we sense that his words are about us, that the story he has told is our story. You are strong, yet you let yourself be caught. I took a vow that I would never inflict physical harm upon lay people. The Omnissiah grants us the power of true flesh for a purpose other than damaging the frail and blind creatures that are all who have not yet tasted his knowledge. I have made my decision regarding a fate. Whatever it is, I will accept it. As will I, and yet I plead that my brother be shown leniency. His story initializes thought. We ask you to keep him for us. Because of a punishment more severe than death, you return by serving me and therefore the Imperium. It's the ownership. I could ask for no more. All I wish is to remain in these halls and observe in reverence to the great spirit's deed. Let the cycle be discontinued. Okay. Great. Okay. And that is where I'm going to call it, because we've gone over time. Which is not too bad. So, thank you kindly, boys and girls, for joining me today. Thank you for the raid earlier. Apologies again for being on my break, Arcane. I didn't know. Yeah, that's really appreciated. Thanks for trusting me with your community. Yeah. Cheers, guys. I'll be back tomorrow with more of this weird shit. After I've been to the osteopath and he breaks me. Right, baby. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Nolsey. Cheers for stopping by, mate. I hope you get your internet sorted, because that sucks bollocks. Svarush, thank you very much for joining. And good night to you. Hopefully I'll see you soon. Thanks, everybody. Always a pleasure, never a chore. I shall raid out as always. Give me a second. I shall save the game. There we go. Come on, let me out. There we go. Right. Ooh. What are we playing? Schedule 1. Alright. We'll do rat. Alright, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Good night. And all that stuff. See you later.